7 meteorologist Bob Harrigan with you. It's the 2015 OPA World Championships. Our final race of the day coming around turn 4 right now. It is the Second Amendment boat with an enormous lead in Class 3. My goodness.
He has been moving by here every time, getting a bigger lead each time it seems like. He is smoking through these waters right now. He's got it trimmed up right, apparently.
Yeah, he's got about a half a lap lead over second place in Strictly Business, and you know, shy, like we mentioned earlier, shy of a breakout or a breakdown. This is his race to win, and I'm thinking I'm seeing some issues going on with Strictly Business because Chris Gone Wilder is reeling them in pretty quickly as they come down the backstretch, and probably some issues going on with that boat right now. She's slowing down quite a bit, and Saris Racing having a ball out there. They are catching some serious air in that boat and running it beautifully. I mean, no chine walking, no nothing. They've got it trimmed out perfect for this water, and you know, these guys are running in a beam sea, so it's not an easy sea to run in at speeds, and they're doing a great job in the Saris Racing boat in that V-bottom, keeping it just, you know, kicked back on its tail and not rocking back and forth at all. She's doing a great job.
Brandon, how are we doing on laps? How many have we got through there?
Well, as Second Amendment passed us by, that was wrapping up their 5th lap for class number 3, so they're halfway in the books. Class 4 is wrapping up their 5th lap right now here shortly. Once we get a look at the Saris Racing team.
Yeah, bad boat, just amazing every time.
Wow, here comes the Cat Can Do. Cat Can Do showing off a little speed right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he picked it up a little bit. He's going to have a little fun here, and he's got it real wide, real close to the beach for all the fans to enjoy as he comes down through there and kicked it up a notch as they come into the latter parts of this race, and they're excited in there. That's always a good sign that they're having fun when they're just out there showing off a little bit, and definitely what they're doing in the Cat Can Do, having a good time in there, and as well they should, as they're going to walk out of here with a world championship.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a lot of fun, I think, in there, knowing I got a world championship OPA right here in Englewood Beach in 2015.
Yeah, for the moment, a lot of the boats now really converging on turns 1 and turns 2. Kind of a perfect storm of that setting up at the moment. And again, just the perfect race being run right now by the Second Amendment team, and a lead that, at least for the moment, is going to require something, again, something to happen to Second Amendment as opposed to something happening good for those other teams, because Neil Wobe has got that thing dialed in almost immaculately. Just a fantastic race again. But can Chris Gone Wilder, Shane, that's the thing to watch. Can they jump into second place and make things interesting in the points later on today?
You know, from what I'm seeing from here as they're coming out of turn 2, it definitely looks possible. And when they left our vantage point earlier, they were having a lot of success reeling in the Strictly Business boat. And you know, we're watching them back there. You know, I think they went around them. They did. Chris Gone Wilder has gone around the Strictly Business boat and moved into second place. So they are making their way up the backstretch, and you know, definitely something going on inside the Strictly Business boat, because Chris Gone Wilder is really, really opening up a big lead over third place now. And you know, unless they're just completely breaking out, there's got to be something going on with the Strictly Business boat.
Either that, or you know, they know that maybe they did have that problem, so they're kind of bringing it down a notch, knowing that they got to finish, right? They got to make it through this.
Exactly.
You just got our official standings up there on the television right now. Second Amendment, Chris Gone Wilder in second place, with Strictly Business running third. That is in class number 3. 6 laps in the books for that class.
And boy, it really appears to be a lot bumpier down at the north end of the course.
I noticed
the boats
that
are
too.
doing a lot of flying as they're coming out of turn 1 and 2 down there. And you know, opposite end of the course where we're at, we've got a camera view and binoculars, but just judging by the way the boats are flying coming out of turn 2 and making their way up the backstretch, a lot rougher on the north end of the course. So you know, it looks like Cat Can Do has went ahead and pulled off the course now. As his race ends and making his way back into Stump Pass. And coming in front of our broadcast booth now is Chris Gone Wilder in that beautiful canopied cigarette, followed up by Strictly Business and another fountain canopy boat. And those guys are running respectively second and third in your Class 2, and they are trying to chase down your leader of Second Amendment. But unless there's a major problem with Second Amendment, they are not going to do that today.
Not going to be able to do it today, but like you said, a major problem could stop that from happening, actually.
Well, I wonder, guys, if something didn't happen to Cat Can Do. They didn't finish 12 laps.
you know, they're definitely under power, and they're making their way back into the course, running unopposed. You know, they may just be saving the equipment and putting it on the trailer. And
sure.
And you know, another courtesy they could be doing is staying out of the way of the guys who are racing for a championship here, so that way that the other boats don't have to contend with their wave and their roost and everything else. To get caught up in the roost from a boat like Cat Can Do, that's a deal killer if they wash you down or if you dive through their rooster tail.
Passing our broadcast booth, as you can hear the wind really picking up on our microphones right now, the highest winds we have seen all weekend long. Mr. Technology's lost a lot of ground on the Saris racing team here, Shane.
Yeah, absolutely, and as that water roughens up, the Saris boat is more of a traditional old school offshore deep V, as to where the Mr. Technology boat is lower freeboard, you know, more of a pad bottom, faster boat. But you know, probably conditions today favor the Saris boat a little bit, and that's showing out there on the race course.
And I'd like to hear what you guys said about the Miss Geico boat and the fact that they're so generous and with a lot of donations. Obviously, they're 501c3, so whatever they make, if they make anything at all, they donate it to wonderful organizations throughout the states there.
And Miss Geico, one of our great sponsors here, 8-time world champion, not taking part this afternoon, but we've got some races here in Class 3, in Class 4, Second Amendment.
You know, Brendan, not to interrupt, but I'll tell you, if our camera guys can get on the backstretch, there is a race between Chris Wilder and Strictly Business. They are neck and neck.
I can see it.
Coming up the backstretch right now. They are side by side as they fight for position. Coming up the backstretch, they're battling it out for second place right now, and they are neck and neck, and they are putting on a show now. Here they come. Second Amendment's going to get to watch them as they make their way down the front stretch, and that's a great position to be in, watching your second closest competitor be a half a lap behind you.
So these guys right here are battling for second, coming down the backstretch right here.
Battling for second. Chris Wilder and Strictly Business are battling it out. You've got a cigarette and a fountain.
There it is.
And they're battling it out for second position, catching some good air right now, and both boats just trimmed beautifully. They're doing everything they're supposed to be doing right now, and all the while trying not to break out. So,
and again, something that could be big for the final World Championship point standings. Chris Wilder won on Friday, as you mentioned, a DNF for the Second Amendment boat. Second Amendment right now, again, a full half lap ahead of the rest of Class 3, but a second place finish could absolutely be huge for Chris Wilder, but Strictly Business there as well, and here they come.
Yeah, Strictly Business is not going to let that happen if they got anything to say about it. And they have opened up a big lead as they came through turns 3 and 4 in the Strictly Business boat. So great jobs making their way through turns 3 and 4. And wow, that wind is really picking up here in our broadcast booth.
We will step aside right now. The finale of the 2015 OPA World Championships back after this break.